Hi guys, it's Marcus Campbell with Simple Sites Big Profits, and today we are going to go over the truth about direct linking. A lot of people have looked into direct linking, and a lot of people have made a lot of money with direct linking. Now we're sitting here almost in 2010. This is actually the middle of December 2009 that I'm creating this video, and the internet world has changed quite a bit. Back in 2003, there was a popular way of doing direct linking called the Google Cache method, where you would just go out there, you'd find a link on ClickBank, you'd find some keywords, you'd slap it up in an ad group, and you'd be ready to go. That worked for a lot of time. Lots of people, like I said, made a lot of money. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over the pros and cons and talk about how direct linking works, why direct linking works, and if it's right for your business model. So first of all, let's go ahead and talk about what direct linking is and get you an actual example of direct linking. So here we are on a standard Google search for a popular ClickBank ebook about how to get your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend back. And basically what we can see here, we have the free web search results here, as we all know. And over here we have the paid results. And what I did is I found one of these guys here. And you can see that the domains are very similar. He's got ex-girlfriend guru and ex-boyfriend guru. And if we click on this one, what we want to do is we want to notice up here in the URL what happens. And we can tell if someone is doing a direct linking. So what happens here is you could see they're actually going through the exact ClickBank link with their ClickBank code and all that good stuff. It does look like they do have conversion tracking going, but basically what they're doing is they're taking search engine traffic that they are purchasing from this search keyword, the get your ex back, and they're driving them directly to the landing page of the merchant. So there's no intermediate page. There's no chance for them to take them anywhere else. They're just going straight to the page, and it either makes a sale or it doesn't make a sale. And that's basically how direct linking works. If you were to have a landing page, you might have a page, like this one here where it talks about the different stuff. It's got an opt-in box and things like that. And it's giving you another chance to make it work. So that's basically how direct linking works. You are basically just taking someone from the search engine, from the keyword, and taking them right to the page that the merchant provides for you so you can get paid. Now, like I said, a lot of people have made money with it, but let's go ahead and go over the pros and cons. Number one, the pros, it's easy to set up. You can just set it up in minutes, literally in minutes. Number two, it's easy to track. It's only one kind of thing you're looking for. On that, you just put it up there and you track it at the keyword level using, ClickBank Analytics or using, the affiliate network tracking system and everything like that. Of course, one of the biggest pros is that you don't need a website. Another one is that it's good for testing new products. You could throw something up and find out by the end of the day if it's going to work. And last, it is super fast to get started. So there is a time and a place for direct linking, and like I said, people do make money with it, and I believe it's very, very good for testing. Now, here's the bad side, or the cons of doing direct linking. Number one, you don't have control over your visitors. You can't tell them where to go. You can't tell them where to click. You can't really do anything. And then number two, you're going to get a bad quality score on Google most of the time because they don't really like to have multiple ads from the same site, which means you're going to pay more per click. Number three, there's no chance to pre-sell your visitor, which means you're completely at the mercy of that website to make a sale. Again, you're completely at the mercy of the merchant there. Now I have these ones highlighted because they're very, very important. You cannot build a business or a list using this model because the customers are never yours. You're just forwarding them to a different merchant site. Now using ClickBank, you do get their email address, but I'm not sure if anyone's really been successful emailing people who have bought affiliate stuff through ClickBank versus doing a opt-in list first. So there's a little bit of a difference there. Sometimes you can offer a bonus or whatnot, but for the most part, you're not building a business or a big list. And also we have some search engines and merchants don't allow you to direct link. I know the search engines kind of frown upon it, and some merchants don't allow it at all. They want you to have a landing page. Also, it will not rank well in the search engines because it's not your page. I have had some direct stuff work, but that's with severe backlinking and things like that. And of course, even if you do get their page to rank, you're at their mercy. If they decide they don't want affiliates anymore, there goes your entire revenue stream, which has happened, or if the link changes or something like that. You want to be able to be flexible and treat this as your business, not just, sending people to a page. Although, you can make money that way. So you're more than welcome to try it. And my most important reason that I don't like to do direct linking is that you cannot fit it to a different market. So for example, the Get Your X Back book is designed for the keyword how to get your X back. So if I find a keyword that I can get for a penny a click that I think would work well for this product, but the landing page doesn't fit, there's no chance to pre-sell them. So let's say I found how to deal with a bad breakup as one of the keywords, or breaking up or something. Let's actually go ahead and do this for you. So if I use the Google tool and do breakup like this, we're going to see what keywords come up. And let's see here, we got to refresh the page here. There we go. So if I do breakup here and get keyword ideas, we can see that the word breakup is getting about 5 million searches per month, which is a lot. That's over probably around 150, 160,000 a day. So if we wanted to use a word like break up, or after breakup, or boyfriend breakup, or whatever this is, or get over a breakup, to do that kind of ad, you see in Google here, we have, this is wrong Google, that's Yahoo, okay. Get over a breakup. You have some of these ones that are Get Your X Back, but see, the page is not designed for that. But if you have an ad like how to reverse a breakup or how to deal with it, and you have a landing page, you can then pre-sell them and say, there's 5 things I did to help my breakup or whatever, and one was I learned how to get them back if I really wanted them back, how to deal with cheating, and you could put all these different things on there and have a chance to meet the needs of each person who's coming to your site instead of just going for something generic. And what I find is there's a difference when you use the model where you're actually getting people to do the direct linking, getting people to go directly to the merchant site and making people pass through. And it's what I call the pass-through EPC, or the effective EPC. And EPC stands for earnings per click. Okay, so that's basically saying, what am I making per click? And then what you want to do, obviously, when you're doing pay-per-click, is take over what you're spending per click, your cost per click, over, and see if it's more than your EPC to get your profit or loss. Now, what I find is there's a great difference here when you're dealing with a landing page versus just the direct link. And I'm going to give you an example of one of the sites that I did. This site was for different tools that you could use for your web page. And I found when I direct linked to the merchant, I would buy clicks for approximately 2 to 3, let's see here. I think it was, I would buy clicks for anywhere from 7 to, I think we need another 0, for 7 to 9 cents per click. I would send them to the landing page of the merchant, and I would make roughly, I think it was somewhere in the neighborhood of $11 to 13 cents per click. So I did make money. I was profiting anywhere from... For the second half of this video, go ahead and go to my blog at pcmoneymaking.com.